More than 50,000 Russian and Ukrainian Jews have moved to Israel since the outbreak of war in Ukraine in late February. Many are anxious to leave Russia because of growing anti-Semitism, the economic crisis, and their worry that the repressive policies of the Soviet Union are coming back, says Rabbi Pinchas Goldschmidt, former chief rabbi of Moscow, who was forced into exile.
Reason number one is the fear of the closing of the Iron Curtain, meaning that one day in the near future, it will be impossible already to leave Russia. This fear exists by many members of the Russian Jewish community.
The wave of immigration is handled by the Jewish Agency, a quasi-governmental body that helps Jews from around the world move to Israel. But Russia recently threatened to close down the Jewish Agency's operations in Moscow and bring the organization to court, claiming that it violates Russian law by gathering information about Russian citizens. Russian pressure to close the office has more to do with politics than anything else, according to Natan Sharansky, former Soviet dissident and former director of the Jewish Agency.
Russia, which is almost fully isolated from the free world, is looking how to break its isolation. It's looking at how to press different countries. They are trying to press on Germany that people will start dying from cold in winter, and they are starting to press on us, among other things, for Jewish Agency.
Israeli analysts say Russia is not happy with new Prime Minister Yair Lapid's policy on the Ukraine war. His predecessor, Naftali Bennett, was careful not to criticize Russia and even flew to Moscow early in the war with an offer to mediate.
Yair Lapid, while he was still foreign minister and with the transition to the premiership, has pursued a less balanced approach. He has more clearly identified Russia as the aggressor. And it's mostly a difference in rhetorical approach than anything else. But in this conflict, rhetoric matters.
He says Russia is busy enough with the war in Ukraine and does not want a full-scale diplomatic confrontation with Israel. And it's likely that Russia will find a way to smooth over the tensions and continue to allow Russian Jews to emigrate. Linda Gradstein for VOA News, Jerusalem.